Another thing destroying campus relationships, peer pressure. University gives many people their first taste of freedom. No parents watching you constantly, no strict rules like secondary school. So some students start experimenting different lifestyles, different parties, different experiences. Some people even enter dangerous spaces just because they want to feel powerful, accepted, or adventurous. Now, that same energy can affect relationships too. University is one environment where people constantly compare themselves. Your roommate has a boyfriend, your friend has a girlfriend, everybody has someone they call their own. So people start feeling like they are missing out. And all of a sudden, people enter relationships not because they are ready, but because they don't want to feel left behind. Now, let's talk about the uncomfortable part, sex. Sometimes people say things they don't really mean just to get emotional or physical access to somebody or their body. Now, this concerns the female gender more. And sadly, many students mistake attention for genuine love. You see, campus life exposes people to temptation constantly, be it male or female, different people, different options, different lifestyles. And the truth is, a lot of relationships crash because people are not emotionally disciplined. Some people enter relationships purely because of physical attraction, no vision, no purpose, no emotional connection. It is just vibes and hormones. Campus culture also exposes people to too many options. You see people that are juggling multiple situationships and relationships at the same time, different emotional connections, different physical connections, different financial connections. And along the line, give it time. The truth will come out. People get exposed, trust will break, and relationships will collapse. And when relationships are built on temporary pleasure, they usually end when reality dawns or when reality enters. Another painful truth, love alone is not always enough. I'm sure you must have heard this before. Sometimes two people genuinely love each other, but life starts taking them in different directions. One person wants to relocate abroad. Another person wants to stay back and build something here in Nigeria. One person wants marriage immediately. Another one says, I'm not ready. Oh." One person is growing financially, another one is still struggling financially. And slowly, these relationships start to break or they eventually break. Now, another factor to consider is money. Money affects relationships. While in school, many students still depend on their parents or guardians. But after graduation, reality changes. Bills enter, pressure enters, responsibility enters, and some relationships that survived on campus cannot survive real life pressure. And you see, beyond heartbreak, there are deeper consequences too. Emotional trauma, depression, academic distractions, sometimes even unwanted pregnancies and abortions. Because many students are making permanent decisions during temporary emotional moments. Now, after everything I've said, this doesn't mean that all campus relationships are fake or they will not last. Some actually last. Some become beautiful marriages tomorrow. Some people genuinely meet the love of their lives in the university. But healthy relationships require more than attraction. One thing people ignore is that healthy relationships are built on friendship first. And friendship has rules. One of the rules of friendship is respect. Respect for opinions, respect for differences, respect for personality, respect for ethnicity. You cannot claim to love somebody while constantly disrespecting who they are. You also need friendship, shared values, honesty, communication, intentionality. You need somebody that respects your vision. You need somebody that understands growth. You need somebody that doesn't just love your current version, but somebody who respects who you are becoming and who you will become eventually. Now, before entering any relationship at all, be it on campus or anywhere, ask yourselves in order to avoid a lot of mistakes or regrets, why am I doing this? And where is this likely going to take me? Because some decisions that feel exciting today may become your biggest regrets tomorrow. And it is not every connection that is meant to become commitment. Some people are lessons, some people are blessings, some people are distractions, some are temporary comforts, and some people are genuinely meant to stay. Now, maybe campus relationships don't fail because love is impossible. Maybe they fail because most people are still trying to discover themselves. And if you don't fully know yourself yet, how can you truly build a future with another person? Thank you guys for listening to this episode of Mike for Impact. If this episode spoke to you, please share your thoughts.